Welcome back, guys, to Triangle Strategy. We're now on the golden route. I have managed to sort out some teams since last time, and most importantly, roll it back a little bit, just so I could get a couple of levels on some friends and some more money, so I could buy, for example, those really nice accessories that we saw in the shop, and all the materials, so we can make sure that we can upgrade our troops as they go into battle. So I basically fulfilled the war chest. The war chest is filled. A little bit. I've got about like 30k cash again. We need to make sure, just in case there's something like you can explore and find a market. You never know. Gotta have a little bit going on. Asilma subs up for the 58th month and makes me realize that my sound isn't coming through the absolutely correct thing with that. There's no sound whatsoever. So I split up the parties in this way, with Frederica having less members for her mission to infiltrate Hyzante and save the Roselle. But she's got the most of our main party member. In fact, nearly an entirely girl squad if it wasn't for Flanagan. We've got the the troop of hawks over here, so all our maneuverability, plus Anna with her maneuverability. So hoping to even that out a little bit. I have one healer with her, Gila, of course her attendant, her friend. And we've got Gloma ready to go as well for fight at level 26. But I've also taken Coletta along because of the fact that she can be two people with decoy. So, you know, that's 8 technically. I like it. Benedict's obviously going to have the hardest thing because he's got to deal with an actual siege. We've done it before. We know about the trap thing. So we've got Eridor with him. The two buddies together. We've got Archibald to get up onto a roof because we obviously want an archer in those positions, right? We've got Ian's to get Archibald onto the roof because the old man can't jump. But Ian's can build a ladder, so that's good. In fact, Ian's has managed to get ladder 2. So he can build not 1, but 2 ladders. Hooray? I don't know. We're giving them Medina because Medina is essentially just a, you know, she's a battery. She chucks out TP everywhere. Azana's ready to, like, back them up with big strikes, maybe some weather functions as well. There's no Frederica here, so we might put on some rain and let some lightning fly, depending on the opposition. And we've given another maneuverable unit with Milo because, well, Anna did provide some functions when we did the fight first time. I just want Anna to go with Frederica to keep her safe and all. Because this squad's going to be a man down. And then with, like, probably the 2 best healers, put in these 2, I have given the other group the other 2 healers. Hosabara, who's I mean, she's got Desperate Defense now, and she's got Be Brave, but we can't heal from range. Dragon TP can be used up quite nicely. And then Nav's got the AoE heal as well from range. And we're giving Julio for a TP battery. Corentin, again, 2 mages with the TP battery that is Julio, will probably work quite well. So Corentin's ready to go. We've got several melee. Max, we haven't got like a pure tank, though, of course, they've got more magic defense than Flanagan has anyway. But we've got basically 2 big, strong melee guys in Serenoa and Maxwell alongside Roland, who is more of a not on the front lines kind of guy. But we've also got Lionel. Lionel's there because essentially this group has a provoke. This group has 2 provokes, I think. No, it is, yeah. Roma with one of her attacks. Lure it in, which can do everyone to the side of her. And Flanagan has the shield bash as well for his provoke. So we make sure to split out the provokes a little bit. Maybe we can entice someone too. But yeah, it's a little less reliable healing on this group. And this is the horse group. We've got the horse group, we've got the hawk group, and then we got the heavily armored. Oh my god, I don't want to fight this kind of group. So that's how we're going with things thus far. Everyone is around level 26. I think the lowest might be Ian's at 25. Yeah, he's just about to kind of like pop over. I have bought those accessories, as I said. So, for example, some of them. If, for example, we go over here, there's the evasion bracelet. I decided to give it to her on the basis of the fact that Groma gets evasion on a kill. So, to be honest, probably doesn't need that much. So, it grants immunity to stuff. Avalora's joined, hasn't got anything at the moment. Probably do need to give her something, though, on that basis. Got magic bracelet on Nav to give him a little bit more HP. And also prevents silence. So basically everyone's got a little bit more here, there, and everywhere. Don't know why I've got Medina with luck. I don't even think that'll really help her with anything whatsoever. I could probably take that and put it on Avlora, to be honest. Let's start the grounding amulet. It's not... Neither of these are needed on Medina. Maybe I should just move them over. You know what I mean? Right, HP ring, a luck ring on Archibald. Magic defense bracelet grants immunity to sleep for Flanagan. Because his magic defense is absolutely terrible, after all. Got movement bangle for you, so we got you doing the golden pinky ring kind of stuff. Magic defense, etc. So we basically just equip people nicely. Grants immunity to paralysis for Serenoa. We have instant death immunity on Roland, because man, he'll probably need it. We got various things like this. Of course, we had to have the ice amulet for her. We got Gila is going to get the experience still. For some reason, she's the one I given her. Given the accuracy bracelet, grants immunity to blindness for Anna as well. Not that she had too much problem hitting, but to be honest, if she's going to go do her thing, I wanted to have that. Immobility removal for Huette on the basis of if she flies around, that's her strength. So she doesn't want to get got. And with the extra speed, I can go even more of her and maybe get some more immobilities with her. Of course, Erodor has the complete immunity to all stats ailments. And we're going from there, basically. Well, that is how I've decided to divvy up the troops. With everyone being at least level 25, we should be able to do things nicely. Let's go, shall we? I hope I haven't made an oversight. I hope suddenly I don't need more people on Frederica's side for some reason. Once a regiment is set, it cannot be changed. Proceed. Yes. I'm so worried. Benedict's regiment to catch an army. Benedict's going first. I guess he was in the center.
Hyzante raises their army on the presumption they can seize the Grand Norzelian mines for themselves. The Hierophant has ordered them to destroy House Wolffort as well. We, however, will not yield. The salt crystals are ours, and we will defend them with our lives. Hyzante shall bend the knee at the tip of our blades. Their army may have the advantage of numbers, but even that will mean naught against our wildfire traps. The Hyzantian army blindly obeys the Hierophant. But the Hierophant has no power here. We choose our own path, and we have the courage of our convictions. This battle is but the first step on the path Lord Serenoa has laid before us. Let us take this first step together and rejoice. For Norzelia, now and forever.
Are we given extra troops just to fill us out a little bit? Oh, no, we're going with everyone. Roland's regiment, assault on Twinsgate.
Twinsgate is sealed. Gustadolf hardens his defenses at the encampment within. We will approach the gate and request an audience. We may yet find common ground with Aesfrost. The duchy wields the Death Snell, a weapon capable of reducing the goddess's shield surrounding Hyzante to rubble. We need that weapon if we are to break the Holy State's stranglehold on Salt, and thus Norzelia. I know this may feel a betrayal to some of you. Aesfrost invaded us. They are the enemy. They murdered my father and brother, and I will never forget nor forgive them for it. But I believe if Father were still here, he would see that I go to Aesfrost for the right reasons. That I ask them for aid so that we may thrive. For above all, a king's duty is to his people. And I would sooner cast out the shadows of the past by building a brighter future than lament our lot in life. I ask for your aid in building that bright future. Let us walk the path set before us by Serenoa, and lead Norzelia into a new era of peace and prosperity unlike any we've known.
I forgot it's at the Twinsgate. I should have took an archer. I should have took Cuette. Frederica's regiment, Roland rescue effort.
To the plan. We shall slip into the capital of the Holy State, disguised as a band of merchants from the Norzelia Consortium. Lord Claris has taken on no small amount of risk in agreeing to help us gain entry. We are truly in your debt, Lord Claris.
I stand to gain more from a liberated Norzelia, where Hyzante no longer dictates the terms of trade and commerce. In short, spare no extra thoughts for me. This is as much a business consideration as it is helping those in need.
As he says, this is for the future of Norzelia. We now endeavor to destroy the goddess's likeness that serves as a pillar of their teachings. If the Rosellan legends are true, we will find that the statue concealed a massive pillar of salt that was stolen from my people. This salt pillar is incontrovertible proof that the teachings and the goddess around which they are built are lies. The faithful will be shaken to their core, and the Hierophant's power will wane. With luck, we may even show the Roselle they were without fault, inciting them to rise once more and cast off the yoke of their oppressors. This is nothing less than a battle to wrest control of Norzelia from the clutches of a capricious and vengeful goddess. Have you prepared the explosives, Lord Claris?
Prepared and loaded onto a cart, my lady. Enough to bring the goddess back to Earth, I should think.
Excellent. Then let us depart.
You are a marvel, Lady Frederica. A Rosellan with Aesfrosti blood, fighting under House Wolffort's banner. Who better than you to challenge Hyzante's tyranny? Do you not feel the weight of destiny upon you?
This is not destiny, Lord Claris. Nothing could be less certain than the moment in which we find ourselves. Serenoa and I have traveled a long, hard road together. It brought us here, but it does not end here. And so we walk on.
Now you seek to fell the goddess. You are possessed of an iron will, if you'll forgive the expression.
I shall take that as a compliment. Watch over us, Mother.
Dose of aspiration is complete, as I now worry about putting people in the right places. Just imagine if there's those of archers in the one where I put 2 hawks. I was kind of like thinking in the first group, if I have the 2 casters with Yulo as a TP battery, that will make up for not having an archer. But now I've realized that was a little bit of a mistake. That said, we didn't really use the top of the Twin Skate to do much damage, but then we don't know where the enemy's positioned this time. Or where they'll reinforce from. So that's a thing. So, let's go to battle. We know 2 of our areas of battle. I'd have to assume that our 3rd one will literally be in the source. So that's going to be flatter terrain than I thought, actually. Oh. Well, here we go. Here goes nothing, they say.
From across the border, the Hyzantean army marches, its sights set on the Grand Norzelian mines. At its head is Exham Marshal of the Saintly Seven. Seizing control of the salt is not his sole objective. He has come to investigate disturbing rumors that Serenoa Wolffort has forsaken the blessing of the goddess. Knowing the answer to that question and the repercussions it will provoke, House Wolffort and its allies have carved out a strategy on which their survival will hinge. They will divide their forces into 3, each acting in concert to outwit their adversary. Roland will lead a company to the Aesfrosti border, where they will entreat Lord Svarog for his support and the use of his death's knell. Frederica will lead her own retinue to the source to reveal the lies of the goddess's teachings and rouse the Roselle to action as her mother did before her. Benedict will remain in the Wolffort domain, ready to risk all in an effort to stave off the Hyzantian army. United by their faith in Serenoa's vision, each takes to their preparations with resolve, understanding fate's judgment is at hand.
Chapter 18, Part 1 of Fire and Blood. We didn't fight a thing, did we?
Minister Exham has arrived with the full might of Hyzante in tow. He requests a parley. How diplomatic of him, considering his forces already surround the castle. Doubtless he'll demand that we surrender the salt crystals, and that we bow our heads low to the Hierophant. We'll deny him, of course, and a battle will follow. We must make ready. The common folk have been led to shelter, and we have oil aplenty. All that is left is to steel our resolves. Although our forces are fewer, we have the advantage of terrain. Prudent use of our traps will turn the tide of battle in our favor. The enemy knocks at our gates, but we must remain calm as we form our strategy. Our friends await news of our victory.
So it is you first, and we do actually get to look around first and plan the battle yet again. So it's Benedict, Roland, and then we finish with the emancipation of the Roselle. Interesting. Now could Olis do this without using the oil? Do you want me to do it without using the oil again? At this point, I don't need the experience as much. Earlier on, I did need it. It actually set me up quite nicely for the battles to come. I was always behind the recommended level, but because of doing that battle that way, I actually became the recommended level or above it. Or, you know, I bet generally at the, like, recommended level and becoming the recommended level. I was on it, more or less. That was a big, nice boost. This time around, I would prefer not to use it, that's for sure. 100%. We'll get to the encampment again now. I wonder if anything's opened up in the shop, etc. But no, because everyone's out. You can now access the Sunday shop. So they still allow me to do stuff. Until next time. You can now access the provisioner. Of course, because everyone's gone. So yeah, I have bought all of this stuff up. So we have the goods. And all the special bracelets that give stat immunities. Because, hey, it's good to have them and then try to pair them up with an enemy and they go, haha, couldn't do anything to me. So if it's your group going first then, so we see the units we have here. Do I try to, oh my goodness, yeah, what? Forgot completely that I could probably just straight up upgrade Avlora. So you need silver. Oh, we don't have any silver. Oh no. We're out of silver. I can't even upgrade her weapon to the next stage. Oh, maybe we'll find some. Maybe we'll find some. Okay, we can come back to the encampment when we're setting up troops. Wonder if there's a mental mock battle. As I said, we can come to the encampment a little bit later. Let's examine the Wolffort streets. And pray for silver. Something tells me the game would set that up, to be honest. Or maybe not.
These traps will set our foes aflame, but at the cost of the city.
Oh, now he cares.
We survived one battle without resorting to them, but the stakes have risen substantially. However, any means shall be justified by the end we fight for, the future we fight for. I will do what I must to win. To that end, I would survey the terrain one final time.
Okay. I guess he's put it in terms that, like, trying to allow the player to go for it. Hawk statuettes are in place. With them, we can reduce the Hyzantian forces to ash. Yeah, but one of them's all the way over here, remember? So one of them's, like, literally down here and burns this area, right? One of them's, I mean, we can check. This one's, like, kind of out of the way as well. The only one that becomes easy to get someone into... Oh, that's actually quite a good one. Would be unfortunate, though. I think there would come a day when we would even have to consider using these. That's 2 days have come where we've had to consider using them. This one does specifically this house. This one seemed unusable early on, to be perfectly fair. It's a very small area. And it kind of looks to me like screw that house, screw the person who owns that house in particular. Seems to be in working order. Oh wow, because we didn't burn the stuff. Have we been able to get items in the places that we wouldn't be able to get later? I do wonder. There's a trader. I knew I needed money. I never thought I'd be setting these traps again. Oh, let's examine that. I originally planned to do trade in the Crown City. Now that King Roland has restored diplomatic ties with Hyzante, soldiers beginning to circulate once more in Glenbrook. I must be on my way to the capital soon, but I will certainly miss Wolffort. I pray for your victory from the bottom of my heart. Superior stone. I mean, that's a full upgrade for someone, so we've got to do a fair bit of upgrading before we go to battle as well. Here, there, and everywhere, but we can't leave it, like, use all the materials on this one troop, you know? I think another battle will come to our domain. You must win. Also burn down my house. Everyone has faith that you and Lord Serenoa will restore peace to our home. Do you mind if I burn down your house? In the pursuit of victory. Have you taken out your valuables? No, obviously not. We should do that first. I guess it would raise suspicions. Ain't no way we're losing this fight. Leave the skull bash to me and I'll leave the strategizing to you. For House Wolffort. Yeah, so you believe. My strategy is basically letting you get crunched. A lot. An HP bracelet. The bracelets were the stuff with the status ones, weren't they? Oh, immunity to poison. Yeah, you can have that, Avlor. So we can find them too. We can't just buy them, we can find them. Spamming A everywhere. So if I burn that down, would I be able to get that HP bracelet? 3,500 in cash. Another big battle is about to begin, isn't it? I'm grateful to the Wolffort domain for all it's done for me. As thanks, I will do everything in my power to aid the evacuated subjects. My real curiosity comes when we actually field the battle, and I find out if I do have extra soldiers with me or not. Disposable soldiers? That's not what we're calling them. It'd be great if they were all like archers. That'd be amazing, but somehow I very much doubt that that would be the case. If I did get extra soldiers, I reckon they'd all be swordsmen. Pardon me. Did not expect that to escape, if you even heard a thing. Le burp. Cure all pellet times 2. Wait a second. I'm not even kidding. I've not seen this Hawk statue. That's right in the middle. Wait a second, I didn't see that Hawk statue at all before. Am I a fool? If we can lead the soldiers to the traps, our victory will be sealed. We have come too far to fail now. I don't remember that trap. Please end this war. My daughter and I are praying for your victory. My mum told me you're going to protect us there, Benedict. I'll try my best. I, unfortunately, cannot promise anything. So where shall I make Archibald be? I could try to push to here to then get him on top of one of these, but it's more likely to be like here, to be fair. I mean, I could go here. A lot of the enemies came up this side rather than the other side, but we'll see where things are. Seeing you stand behind yet another courageous lord takes me back to the Saltiron War. Makes me think we can win this fight, just like we did the last. You have to be really careful with that one to not get unicorn in it. I don't see that. I'd see, like, you literally, if you wanted to get people in here, you'd stick Eridor here, and then when you wanted to light it, you use Lightwave and get him out of there once everyone's surrounded him, right? Once the war's over, I'm going to open shop again. When House Wolffort prevails and peace returns, the town will thrive, and so will my business. Wait a second. This one doesn't burn any houses. Was this one here the first time? I can justify using that one. Don't know if the game will let me justify using it, however. It's gonna open shop again. Seeing you stand behind yet another courageous lord takes me back to the Saltiron War. Makes me think we can win this fight, just like we did the last. I'm pretty sure I'm going over things because of, like, realizing that one is non-house destroying. Like, it's not straight up house destroying. That's how I'll put it. It could very much spread. 1,700 in cash. Oh, a large ranged HP recovery pellet times 3. That would be really good for Medina. Of course, Medina's not in this group. I don't need justification to make fire. This one as well, I know the route of this one, because this one was the one I remembered because of the whole last resort thing we had going on. Turn my house into ashes. That is my last resort. The wildfire traps will destroy the town. Let's catch as many enemy soldiers as we can within them. Yeah, it's likely the setting one would spread the fire to everywhere. I never thought I would live to see 2 wars. I pray the House Wolffort wins the fight and brings peace back to our domain, he says, wondering if he's already spoken to the lady. It's too much to think about. Happy birthday, Taco Bros, by the way. Is that Benedict? I want to help House Wolffort. My mum told me the best thing I can do is stay out of your way, though. Is that true? Yes. It really is true. I wonder how well Avlora will do in a fight. Especially because we can't promote her at all. So she can't get, like, better skill. Unless you sell silver, sir. Please, sir. Could you sell me some silver, sir? Saying 2,800 in cash? I love that we're just robbing up everyone's house again. We do need it, though. It's taxes. Remember, it's taxation. It's not stealing. Reappropriation of wealth before the wealth gets... Cat, get out! You need safety. You're precious. Get out of here. She needs to get out. Oh, come on. How can I be of service today? Sell me some silver. Oh my god, he's got quality fiber and everything. Oh, I saying quality fiber isn't the best fiber. Got amulets. General materials. Doesn't have silver. I mean, you could buy large oil jugs and chuck them around as well. And you could, like, chuck a firestone on them, couldn't you? I mean... I should probably buy up all his materials, right? Not a bad idea. And yeah, it gives out a sub. Thank you very much. All that money I just gained is going. We're getting more stuff as well. And by the way, I did actually manage to get another thing to view. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can on the world map currently. So that's a thing. It was for Groma. Looks like maybe either we'll get to in the future, or we were just literally too late. So that's the thing too. So with the town checked out, I guess it's encampment time. To be honest, I could proceed straight to the battle. I will actually proceed to the battle, and then we'll upgrade once we realize what we're facing. But I do want to check one thing. You can still do mental mob battles, but there is no new ones. That is what I wanted to check. Alright, no matter what, though, I know I'm going to upgrade Ablora. She needs more damage. Basically all we can give her. What is your general stats like? The fact that she's an unupgraded unit makes me kind of sad. I mean, she does do more damage when she's at less HP. She can do risky maneuver at any times, and we know that that risky maneuver is really damaging because it's the one that took out Anna. No escape, lowers evasion and movement, and also attacks in a kind of... What's 3 horizontal squares? So it's the 3 in front of me. That's really good on a front line. But we don't get like her superpower stuff because I'm guessing that's a weapon skill, which we cannot unlock. Prevail and power up sounds pretty cool, except that's level 32. Spare no effort, raises strength and evasion but lowers physical defense. Physical defense is pretty high though. Not Eridor high. Still pretty high. Okay. Let's go see what the battle looks like.